Alexis, this week we asked, as we head into the offseason, what will the Minnesota Wild management focus on? Goaltending, defense, or offseason? I got serious feelings on this. If I can go first,
yeah, go for it.
They need to focus on the defense. There is no other correct answer. It needs to be the defense. Again, goaltending didn't lose you the series. Again, my issue with the goaltending was that it was fine. It was only good when the defense was good. So ultimately your first line of defense is the defense, and that needs to be improved dramatically. Now, I'm not saying go trade Matt Dumba or, and keep Kem Fiala. Like, that's the other problem. Why you can't. He eats up so much time for this Minnesota Wild defense. I love Jake Middleton as like a human and as a pair.
Jake
with
Middleton
Jared
isn't
Spurgeon.
back. Throw the whole thing away. I don't want anything to do with it. Yeah.
But you need to figure out how to strengthen that, because Goligoski, we saw slide. Kulikov, not great. Jordy Ben, not good. John Merrill, fine. I'm okay with it. But to me, figuring out how to, and unfortunately, again, it goes back to finances. You don't have the money to go out and get some super strong defensemen, but apparently Bill Guerin knows the discount bin very well, because Kulikov, Merrill, and those guys exceeded expectations. So I say, let's figure out the defense, and whether that's Kalen Addison, whether that's Carson Lambos down in Iowa too, I guess those are options. It doesn't seem like they really have been. It doesn't seem like they're strong enough yet. Love those guys, but we'll see. So defense, final answer. Alexis, what are your thoughts?
I agree 100%. Defense was my choice too. I just want to give a quick shout out to goaltending, because the only thing that could concern me there is it sounds like they want to keep both Fleury and Cam. That's what it sounds like. And it sounds like Cam's under contract. It sounds like Fleury wants to stay here. So that once I kind of heard that, I'm like, okay, so maybe there won't be much going on with goaltending in the offseason. My only concern is that they're only getting older, which was a concern heading into this season. So that's a little bit of a worry of mine if they're going to roll with those two.
I'm going to roll with a 38-year. He'll be 38 in November. Fleury will be. And I think
35
that I know that, but I looked 36? It up, by the way.
Yeah.
35 going on 36. So
so that's a little bit of a concern to me, but hey, if you get production out of them at that age, all the power to you. So my choice is defenseman, just because to me that saw the most turnover heading into this season. And we talked a lot about that, heading into the season, like, okay, what's the blue line going to look like? You lose Suter, you lose this, you lose that, and you bring in those discount bin pieces, as we've called them, where, they're not these big name players, but okay, they could be good. And then they overexceeded expectations. They were very good for most of the season. Towards the end of the season, it started to slide a little bit. And when the Wild went on their slump in, was that February, I think, the defense was bad. And it was a big reason the Wild were letting in so many goals. And that combined with poor goaltending, there was a lot going on there. So I think that if you can tighten up that defense, that's going to help a lot, because even if Cam and Fleury aren't, exceptional next season, if you've got a good enough defense and you can keep pucks away from your goaltenders, that minimizes the work they're doing too. So I really think they've got some good pieces on defense, and I think they've got some movable pieces on defense where they could bring in some better pieces to really solidify that blue line. So obviously, you've got a good core there in Spurgeon. I'm even Dumba, some Brodeen, these guys who've been there for a while, build around that. You mentioned some of the young guys that can come up. So there's a lot of, makeup that can be put on this blue line to make it a little bit prettier and step up the game.
That.
Yeah. You like that?
I like that. Keep that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the offense, whatever happens with the offense, you're so deep on offense that I'm really not concerned about that. Any moves they make, I think they're going to be fine offensively. So my biggest area of concern is going to be defense heading into this offseason.